Chapter 1.2 Solving Multi-Step Equations. To solve multi-step equation, you use inverse operation to isolate the variable. For example, inverse to adding 2 is subtracting 2. Inverse to subtracting 2 is adding 2. Inverse to multiplying 2 is dividing with the same number. Inverse to dividing 2 is multiplying 2. Example number 1. The height of a tree after x years is 1.5x plus 15. After how many years is the tree 24 feet tall? Well, it means that after how many years means that we are trying to find this x from this equation. To do that, we are going to isolate the number that is with the x, which is 15. So we are going to subtract 15 from both sides. That will give us the equation 1.5 x equals 9. Now to solve for x, we are dividing with 1.5 on both sides. So which means that x equals 9 divided by 1.5. You can either solve this like this, 9 divided by 1.5, or you move the decimal one step to the right and add 0 on the top. And that will give you 90 divided by 15. And when you divide 90 by 15, you're going to get 6 as your x value. So x equals 6, which means that after 6 years, the tree will be 20 feet tall. Solve the equation, check your solution. Negative 3z plus 1 equals 7. To solve the equation for z, you're going to isolate this number first. So you subtract number 1 on both sides. You're going to get negative 3z equals 6. Now to isolate this z, you're going to remove the negative 3 from the front of it. You have to see what is the relation of negative 3 and z. Negative 3 times z equals 6. And we know that the opposite operation or inverse operation of multiplication is division. So we are going to divide the negative 3 from both sides. This will cancel the 3 from the bottom and the negative as well. Then you're going to get the z value, which is 6 divided by negative 3. Negative will remain as it is because there is just one negative, it's a negative. And 6 divided by 3 is 2. So the value of the z is 2. Now, if you pay attention, the next part is said, check your solution. So you're going to use this z value and plug it into the given equation or main equation. Now we're going to use this given equation, negative 3z plus 1 equals 7. Now instead of z, we are going to use the z value that is negative 2. So negative 3 times negative 2 will give us now 6 plus 1 equals 7, which means 7 equals 7, and that comes out as true. And our checking is complete. So z equals negative 2 is our correct answer.